Hola. Nice to have you along. This is Rink Seasons. I may or may not be holding my breath. It's Florida going up against Miami. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, and we're set for action. There's the first pitch of the game, and here we go from Coors Field. Pedal to the metal. Puts it on the ground to first. Not clean. Flips it underhand. The misplay made things a bit messy, but they clean it up for the out. Jorge Posada ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Here's the pitch. That was a caffeinated beverage. The count is 2-1. Swing, misses the cutter. That's a ball. Inside. Went with the slider. Strike 3. And that's strikeout number 1. Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Fernando Tatis Jr. misses the zone with a slider. Lightning in a bottle. Runs the count to 1-2. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Don't go anywhere. Anibal Sanchez given the ball as the starter in the bottom half. Jackson Chourio leads us off. Ground ball to third. That's out number 1. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other. Icebreaker is a strike. Strike 2 with the fastball, and don't be shocked to see that pitch one more time here. Comes up empty. Struck him out on a splitter. The left-handed slugger, the big man, Yordan Alvarez up now. Not happening. The 1-1 now. That's hard hit on the line. Diving attempt, but squirts away. Around first, heading for 2. Tatis throws it back in. In there. He's safe. Aaron Judge steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. That one's on the house. Foul ball. Goes with the fastball for a strike. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. First inning in the books. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Albert Pujols ready to roll. Goes foul. Fouls that off. Keeps the lights on. It's the fastball that misses. Swung on and powers it. Chourio moves back. Long run, nice grab. Manny Ramirez with his first trip to the plate today. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Ken Singleton in the box with a runner on first. Slider misses the zone. And that goes foul. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Cody Bellinger up now with 2 runners on base. Starts with the ball. That is Feta up in the zone. Another trip to the gas station. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3. Double play. And the inning. Francisco Lindor hits leadoff this frame. Just an exploratory mission. Misses the zone for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Next to the plate, Paul O'Neill.
Right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
And fouls that off. The 0-2 now. Lives to see another pitch. We'll do it again. Fights off the 2-strike cutter. Went too far. That's a strikeout. Tried to check, but couldn't. Mike Piazza is now at the plate. Late with the swing there. That one finds its way through. You did the work with that swing and earned the reward. Colt Emerson at the dish with a runner on first. Early bird gets the strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays in the fight. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Dealing. That's strikeout number 4, and we're only in the second. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Miguel Cabrera gets us going this inning. Cranks a fastball across the plate. Firing up the blowtorch once again. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Emerson over to first. And one away. Now it's the second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now.
Runner.
Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. Takes it in for the out. And he won't get back to first in time. It's a double play. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back in Denver for this ranked showdown. Nick Kurtz at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. First pitch is a strike. Slider in the air. Pujols calling for it. hauls it in. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jackson Chourio stepping into the box.
Center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
What was that? Stays with it, but foul. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Chourio goes down looking. Ketel Marte now at the plate. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. Gets the bat to it, but foul. That one looks like trouble. Looks like they'll be stretching this one. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's Yordan Alvarez. A chance to get us off the starting blocks and into the run column. Gets Wood on it. Fights it off. It's a strikeout for the standout series member. 3 innings complete. Stay tuned. Back here in a scoreless matchup. Jorge Posada leads off the top of the 4th. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Slider misses for a ball. Goes with the fastball. Been his favorite weapon today. Not letting him blink. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. That's a strikeout. And down goes one of the best in the business. That should make you feel good. Impressive outing today, and tiptoeing to the batter's box after watching another teammate go down. Fernando Tatis Jr. Don't want him on base with that speed. Doesn't connect. He was late. Misses the target. Out of the zone. Spoils it. Ball 4, and that's a walk.
Take your base.
Albert Pujols comes to the plate with a rating you don't want to mess with. 99. Tatis runs. Swung on and lifted to center. Chourio drifts under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Manny Ramirez strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. Cutter misses. There goes the runner. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Scoreboard reads 0-0. And it's in. Base hit. Tatis around third. He scores, and they take the lead.
Now batting for the
Ken Singleton. Comes to the plate after the go-ahead single. In the air, out to left. Alvarez glancing under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. That does it for the top half of the 4th. And just like that, it's a 1-run game. Aaron Judge leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. That makes it 0-2. He went around, and that's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor strolls to the dish to square off against a member of the standout series. 0 for 1 on the day. Ripped on a line. Singleton racing over to make the catch. The batter now, Paul O'Neill.
Right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Goes with the fastball, but misses. That ball is driven hard. Oh, the sound off the bat. It's a perfect blast, and it's out of here. Goodbye, baseball. He knew it was gone as soon as he hit it. Mike Piazza up with the bases empty after the homer from the Cornerstone series. First pitch in for a strike, and that's been the pattern. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. In the air, out to right. Singleton settles under it. Brings it in. That's the third out. Inning over. They score a run in the frame, and it's welcome back to Coors Field. Cody Bellinger leads off the inning. Fouls off 101. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the fifth. Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera, grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Spoils it. Now you see it, now you don't. Piazza tries to block it, but he gets away. And the runner stays put at first. All-Star with a runner aboard. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Ellie De La Cruz steps in now. Swings, and this one is smashed. Still up there. Catches it right at the warning track. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. And a base hit laced into right. And now it's runners at first and second. Here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Energy drink stuff. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Fernando Tatis Jr. strolls to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. He struck out, and he has also walked. 0-1. The pitch. Changeup misses for a ball. Fair ball. Witt scores. And into second easily with a two-out double. Albert Pujols comes to the plate following the RBI double. First pitch of the ball. Creamy. Not gonna lie,
inside,
tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. Marte out, and that'll keep more runs from scoring. Tough inning, but it could have been worse. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Colt Emerson at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth. He struck out swinging first time up. And that's hooked foul. Fly ball, right center field. Running to the alley. Singleton makes the grab. In the box, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Gets a piece to it. Cutter in the air. And it gets down for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Jackson Chourio in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. What was that? 1-2 now. Pitcher's count. Breaks the wrists and goes around. Strike 3. Ketel Marte up next to the dish. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. So we head to the 6th. Manny Ramirez, his leadoff this inning. In the air, headed to right. O'Neill makes his way to it. Brings it in. Now 1 away. Singleton jumps out of the way of ball 1. Foul ball left side. And the pitch. Hits it on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate. Went with the slider, but misses. Swings, and it's ripped up the middle. Lindor on to first. Easy out, and that ends the inning. That wraps up the top of the 6th. And Yordan Alvarez bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. Count is 0-1. Hard towards the line. And that's a foul ball. Two-strike splitter fouled away. Off target. Slider connects. Pujols going all out. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Aaron Judge strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. And 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Snags it. Well, you can't hit it any better than that. We'll be right back. Back here in Denver, Jacob Misiorowski ready to begin his 7th inning of work. Cabrera up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Pumps a fastball but misses the plate. There's the gas once again. That's the fastball. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Ground ball hit to Lindor. Threads it past the infield for a base hit. Elly De La Cruz in the box with a runner on first. This hitter eats mistakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Now pitching.
Adrian Morejon, the new pitcher. Elly De La Cruz in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Has trouble with it. Gives it a go and safe at first after the misplay. One of the young dynamic stars in the game, Bobby Witt Jr., steps to the plate. Zip it up. Gas. Strike three for a big first out. This offense might still make some noise. Jorge Posada peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. First pitch misses for a ball. Lifted in the air to left center. Chourio gliding to the right. Long run, tracks it down. And moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corner. Fernando Tatis Jr. at the dish with runners at the corners. There goes Elly looking to create chaos. Fernando Tatis Jr. fouls away the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
And he scores easily. Runner at second with 2 down. That's smacked on the line to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We've hit the 7th inning stretch from beautiful Denver, Colorado. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD. Back here in a 3-run game. Paul O'Neill at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground. Foul ball. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Mike Piazza steps in.
Mike Piazza.
And sent foul. It's a 3-run contest at the moment. The standout series looking good with that strikeout.
Now batting for the
Colt Emerson strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Fly ball to right. Going back. It's off the scoreboard. That was a great piece of hitting on your part. But I still want a little credit for having faith. Nick Kurtz at the dish with a runner on first. He has singled and he has flied out to left. Fouled away. Hits it foul. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Don't go anywhere. Albert Pujols leads off up by 3. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. It gets down with room to roam. Pujols rounds first, headed for 2. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Manny Ramirez ready to swing it with a runner on second. Fights it foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Lays down a bunt to the right side. There's one. Throws home. In there, he scores. It's 5-1. Trouble with it. Regathers and makes a throw. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. You confused him there. Swings and lifts one to center. Chourio sets underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They score a run in the frame. This is a 4-run game. Jackson Chourio ready to start this inning.
Jackson Chourio.
What a stop. On the money. Nice play. Swings and Marte squares one up. Good hang time. Bounces off the wall. Singleton fires it in from the outfield. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. Yordan Alvarez is the batter now. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a drive. On its way, and it is out of here. Air Yordan dunks it out of here. The big man, Alvarez, circling the bags. What a swing. What a card. In the air, out to left center. Witt parked under it. Squeezes it. Out number 3. We go to the ninth from Coors Field. Don't go. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Miguel Cabrera leads off the top of the ninth in a close game. That one's foul. Now that's unfair. Staying alive. Hard ground ball to first. One away here in the inning. That brings up Elly De La Cruz to the plate. In there. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there. And now they have a base runner. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with a runner on first. There goes Elly. Puts it away for the out. And he won't get back to first in time. Back to the ballpark. And here come your final swings. Francisco Lindor, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 3. No thanks. Swings and lifts one to left center. Pujols running at top speed. Makes the catch. And the leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Paul O'Neill comes to the plate in the final frame. In the air, out to center. Tatis on a dead run. Hauls it in. 2 gone. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Mike Piazza in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one smashed down the right field line. And that drops foul. The pitch to Piazza. Just a little trouble with this one behind the plate. Posada throws to first. In time, ball game. And a strikeout ends it.